There is a lot of false information flying around about what's gone on here. I've heard this isn't a crime. It is a crime. Donald Trump was an unindicted co-conspirator in what happened with Michael Cohen.
Boy, did I pick the right week to travel back to Scotland. Have I missed anything?
I have a new rule. The more elite the university and advanced that a graduate is, the dumber they are. The less likely I am to trust them. If you went to the Ivy League, prove to me that you have any common sense at all.
You
because
went
you're
Ivy League, right?
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
As you can imagine, in the wake of Donald Trump's indictment, there has been quite a few meltdowns, most of which have come from Fox News.
Give the president some money to fight this bullshit.
Looking a little emotional. I feel the same way. Democrats are branding Trump as a criminal.
It's legally pathetic.
It's clickbait. It is an unbelievable abuse of justice.
Pure balderdash.
My heart is broken. I had some tears in my eyes.
Looking a little emotional. I feel the same way.
If there's a mugshot of Donald Trump, it'll be in dorm rooms and on T-shirts.
He is an OG.
Even if convicted, that's not going to stop him.
Donald Trump could run in part on saying, I'm going to pardon myself and go after the deep state.
It's not open for debate that we live in a police state.
It's like Stalin's purges.
As I've come to discuss many a times on the Meidas network, Fox News voice of sanity, Jessica Tarlov, well, whenever there's a meltdown in front of her, she oftentimes is maybe the cause of it because she's providing a voice of reason, or in some instances, simply the truth.
Say this is the worst corruption we've ever seen. Then people that I talk to all the time, Democrats, are saying, are you kidding me? Ivanka Trump getting, double-digit number of patents from the Chinese. These are the same things. People are trading on their families' names. Jared Kushner made $2 billion off of the Saudis. Steve Mnuchin made $1 billion as well.
So I just knew that after the announcement this week, she was going to have an opportunity. And boy, did she take it.
There is a lot of false information flying around about what's gone on here. I've heard this isn't a crime. It is a crime. Donald Trump was an unindicted co-conspirator in what happened with Michael Cohen. He was not prosecuted because he was president of the United States of America. I went back and I looked at the FEC's report on this. The general counsel said it explicitly that this was an illegal campaign contribution. So the choice was not to prosecute, not that something was not done that was inappropriate and was a crime. His own DOJ said unindicted co-conspirator. He was individual number one in all of those papers that came out.
And just look at the reaction of her co-hosts as she simply points out the truth in regards to the matter.
I'm also hearing a lot about the George Soros-backed DA here. George Soros released a statement. He didn't back Alvin Bragg. He's actually never even talked to Alvin Bragg. And I understand that it's a fun talking point to say that all the liberal DAs in the country are funded by this boogeyman billionaire. But we all know what happened to George Soros in 2018 when he had a pipe bomb sent to his house by a crazed...
This is not about that.
Yes, it is.
We can make criticisms of George Soros.
How far are we going to get off the topic here?
All right, listen. I'm sorry. The congresswoman who was on TV said Soros-backed DA. It is inaccurate, and it has put lives in danger. People should just be honest
Everything
about
puts
what's going
lives
on.
in danger,
It does.
but then when people die, it's like it's not a big deal, right? We get a mass shooting in a school, and whose lives are in danger? Trans, according to the White House. I'm just saying, if you want to go in that direction, we can all do that.
And as we know, this is not the only time that she has done this. In fact, she makes a habit of it. And here are some of my personal favorites.
Jillian withstanding, who's neutral on the issue. But I don't think he should have made it a joke out of any of these. These were incredibly somber moments. And obviously, it should be investigated as a hate crime. Whether it turns out to be one or not, you have to consider it, just like where a certain group is known to be, and you're going there and potentially targeting them. We said the same thing after Tree of Life, obviously. I went back to look at the coverage of the horrific shooting in South Carolina, the Emmanuel AME Church, where Dylan Roof killed 9 black parishioners while they were in Bible study in the basement there. I didn't see the same outrage on the anti-Christian issue and that from the Republicans. It was obviously an attack on black people, which he made clear, but it should have been investigated the same way as an attack on Christians because it was at a house of worship, and I hope that they move forward with that. I would also add that Republicans are incessantly talking about preserving our children's youth. This is a precious time in life. That's why we can't have certain books on their shelves, why we can't have drag queen story hour, whatever it is. if you're telling me that you don't think that having armed guards all over our preschools isn't robbing children of their youth, I don't know what to tell you. That is more traumatizing than any line that I have read in any book.
More traumatizing than this?
But it hasn't even been proven out that that is the solution to this. This is also a very different case. It is a private school. It's a religious school. As Katie mentioned here, we have a biological female shooter. Less than 1% of the shootings that go on in this country are women that carry them out. Want more facts on it, but if these guns, the 2 guns, I think 1 was illegal, but 2 gained legally, and then I hear all the time, we just need the laws that are on the books. No, the laws were not good enough. If this person could legally get those weapons, the laws are not good enough.
We don't know what the facts are. We don't know what's on that
talking about this.
What?
Such a joke. All we do is speculate about this stuff. We don't know anything about how she got the gun.
I just said we don't know.
I'm talking to her.
Lock him up. Indictment season is upon us. Celebrate with the new Indictment season t-shirt and v-neck exclusively at store.MeidasTouch.com.